Hello, everyone. This will be my last video of 2021. Years are just numbers, but even still, it's hard not to take a moment to reflect on what's behind us and look forward to what the next year will bring. I'm not going to do any music stuff in this video. Instead, I thought I would tell you my story, how I got into making these lesson videos every week, and some of the things I've learned along the way. This story starts 4 years ago. I graduated from Austin Peay State University in 2017 with my master's in music performance. Pretty much immediately after graduating, I was brought back in as an adjunct professor in the music department. I taught music tech, intro to music, individual guitar instruction, and guitar ensemble. Teaching as an adjunct is a great experience, but the pay stinks, and everyone knows it. It doesn't matter what school you're at. Not trying to say anything about APSU. Somehow, I survived on that income for the first year. Summer came, my next paycheck wouldn't come until the end of September, so crap, I needed a job. I ended up finding a customer service job for this new gig economy app. This company was headquartered in the Nashville area. I won't tell you the name of it, unless you ask me. Actually, one of my former coworkers is a regular viewer of my videos. Maybe he'll reveal himself in the comments. Anyway, that was part-time, but it paid well and it was easy. Towards the end of the summer, I got promoted to a full-time position, so when the fall semester rolled around, I was teaching at the university 2 days a week and working 4 10-hour days at the other job, Sundays off. Did that for a while. Fast forward to fall 2019. I had been promoted 2 or 3 more times at the customer service job. I had stock, benefits, the company was growing like crazy. I felt like I was in a pretty good position. That semester, the head of guitar studies at APSU, my former teacher, was on sabbatical. It fell to me to teach all the guitar majors, including the grad students, and coordinate everything going on with concerts and rehearsals and recitals and so on. And I did this still in my 2 days a week on campus. It was profoundly exhausting. I was emotionally drained. I wasn't playing guitar just because I didn't have time. I had long commutes, and I barely ever saw my fiance. And I live with her. So for my own sanity and well-being, something had to go. And I made the difficult decision to take a break from teaching and only work the customer service job. Obviously, between the two, I had to keep that. It wasn't music, but it paid better and gave me health insurance. That was fall 2019. At the end of the semester, it was like a breath of fresh air. I was instantly much happier. Fast forward to March 2020. Worldwide fear and panic starts to set in. Everyone at the office is wondering if we're going to transition to working from home. Upper management has been having meetings for a week, trying to come up with a plan of action. An announcement goes out on Tuesday saying that we will not be working from home. We will simply enforce stricter sanitation measures and social distancing at the office. And then Wednesday, the next day, the CEO pulled the plug on the entire company, everyone was let go, and we were all paid through Friday. It was truly, truly devastating. So then I spent the next 6 months or so on unemployment. I applied for tons of jobs, I played a ton of Animal Crossing, and I recorded the album I'd been trying to work on for years. I never found a new job. I had a lot in savings, so I wasn't in danger of becoming homeless or anything, fortunately. I know, not everyone was so fortunate. But at some point last fall, I just got fed up with the whole situation. Why am I trying so hard to find another customer service job I'll probably end up hating? So I made the decision to never work for a W-2 again, and find a way to turn the skills and expertise I have in music into a sustainable career. So I did. I had been learning a bit about social media marketing, and I was going to teach guitar and music lessons over Zoom to people around the world. That was the goal. In January of this year, I posted my first video, this one, where I talked about how cool I think diminished seventh chords are. And I have persisted with posting these lesson videos every week since then. I haven't missed a single week. And all the while in the background, I have been recruiting for lessons with the people who have taken an interest in these videos. I never intended to become a YouTuber, but I guess that's kind of what I'm doing. And my student numbers have blown up. I have made a career out of all of this completely from scratch. And I'm only a year into it. And the students I've recruited are exactly the type of students I want to teach. I'm not trying to brag or anything. It's just that 2020 was such a garbage year. And through my own work and determination, I have steered my life in an amazing direction. I'm the happiest I've been in a long time. So if you're watching this and you're one of my students, current or former, just know that words cannot describe how grateful I am. You guys are incredible. And if you're not one of my students and just enjoy the videos, thank you as well. You guys know I read and reply to every single comment and message. I love seeing familiar names in the comments each week. You're not strangers to me. I remember you and the things you have to say. So, thank you for joining me on this crazy journey I've put myself on. This could have blown up in my face at any time. Now, what is next? Well, I've got some big plans for next year. The biggest thing, which I can only tell you a little bit about right now, is that I'm planning to launch a subscription-based series of video courses and a community group to go with it. It's going to be pretty substantial. I've been working hard on it for about 4 months now. I was hoping to launch it before the end of the year, but wow, swing and a miss. This coming year, for sure. No idea when. Also, I want to release that album I recorded. I'm pretty proud of the music, and I really need to put it out into the world. You'll probably hear about that when it happens. And then, I'm also getting married. I'm excited for that. So, I hope this video wasn't too self-indulgent for your liking. I just think taking time to reflect on things is important, and this is a great time of year to do that. Reflecting is how you get better at music. It's also how you grow as a person. I've learned a lot in the past couple years, and I'm extremely grateful to be where I am. So I hope 2021 was good to you. If you want to share anything from your own self-reflection, feel free. I'd love to hear it. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next year.